host, the King Caleb Coho, and we have ourselves a Fandom team debut, and it's a doozy. And here to help me call the match is the Irishman, Scorsese's second favorite Irishman, Douglas Castle. How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing good. That joke never gets old. I enjoy it so much. No, I'm excited. This should be a great match between two brand new teams.
Absolutely. We have true freshman and Dream Outlaw joining Malcolm on the team today. But the real story is Tuig and Tim together finally coming to the ring. The Knights of Ren, the remnants of the Arkham Knights, making their debut. Will they be just as good? Will they be better? It's all up in the air. I can't wait to see how these two teams do. So we'll go ahead and hear what they have to say right now in promos.
Hey, I mean, I'm back. Like when Matt told me that when he just wanted to step back from competing, it's like I'm fine. Like I was fine with that. So I thought, who could I place? So I thought, let's get a brand new face in, someone you've never seen before. And Andrea, how we go? We're facing Tim and his new partner. But how are you feeling about this match?
This is going to be tough for the both of us, but I believe we can do well, and I'm expecting for us to do well. And I'm just here to show what I can do and the league better watch out because I'm still gonna get better.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm rusty, but I'm ready to go. It's going to be interesting to see how Tim goes without Robert by his side, but let's do this.
Ooh, guess what? A classic Robert thing about Tim. Shocked. Listen, Malcolm, you're not stealing a victory here. You already stole a show idea. You're not stealing the victory here. Andre, you're new. You may start training, but this is the training ground. This is hopping in the ring with pro fighters, and you're going to get knocked out. Listen, Robert left the Schmodown. He left the Shire. He's on to greener pastures. We're so happy for him. But guess what? Tim was without a partner. Tim carried those team titles for a long time, helped that team win match after match after match. So I went and got the next best thing in fandom, which was Nicholas Tuig, a 2-0 guy that deserves to be in the title picture. So I said, hey, I know you're friends. I know you're partners with Nick. You're a really nice guy, but I need you to be a champion, not a number one contender. So basically I broke that team up, threw them together. And yes, you see, Maggie stepped back from competing. But Maggie is going to manage with me this entire season. So you're not getting one person on call. You're going to get two people on call. Maggie rose to the top of the fandom division after just debuting last season, won a lot of awards, and we're hoping to win way more this season. So Maggie, Tim, Nick, how are you guys feeling? Are you excited for the first match back in fandom? Ready to start 1-0?
You guys talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I got to be somewhere in about 20 minutes, so if we could hurry this up, that'd be great.
That's what we call fire promos, Doug. Fire promos. And we'll go ahead. We'll get them into the ring. We'll get right into the match. Round one works like this. You're playing individually for your teams. Whiteboard, 10 questions worth 1 point apiece. You have 3 repeats as a team for the entirety of the match, and a challenge rule. Should any member of your team get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
How many points till KO?
I'll take that as a no. All right, your first question comes in the category of James Bond. Which Daniel Craig film introduces the character of Blofeld? Bond. James Bond.
James Bond.
Sean Connery. 5, 4.
Shaken, not stirred.
1, we suck. Pens down. Pens down.
This is true.
We'll start with Andrea. I can't.
I got nothing.
Okay. Malcolm.
Goldfinger?
It's incorrect. We will go to Tim.
Spectre.
Correct. And Tuig.
Spectre.
Correct. All right. A 2-0 start for Knights of Ren.
All right. Going into your next question and category, scores and soundtracks. What DC film has a score composed by John Williams?
Good old Johnny Wills.
He's pretty much a part of every fandom category.
I think he's a part of just daily life. As long as
This
you
is-
hear like any Imagine hearing
Didn't know
Eddie's
Daniel Craig was in.
Repeat.
Oh, there we go. Chaotic Angels using their first repeat. Go ahead and get that question again, Doug.
All right. In scores and soundtracks, what DC film has a score composed by John Williams?
Like I said, John Williams is basically the most page open, in my opinion. 5,
Yeah, absolutely.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Tuig.
Superman the movie.
That is correct. We will go to Tim.
Superman the movie.
Correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
Superman the movie.
Correct. And Andrea.
I wrote Superman. I didn't write the movie though.
That is still correct. That's acceptable. All right. 4-2. As we get to the third question, the category of Disney animation. What is the name of the chief's daughter who Peter saves in Peter Pan? This movie did not age well.
No, I was just about to say the same thing. It did not age.
No, this used to be my favorite. Watched it again recently. Oh boy.
There's
5,
a lot of issues.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
All right, Chaotic Angels using their second repeat. In the category of Disney animation, what is the name of the chief's daughter who Peter saves in Peter Pan?
There's quite a few flaws in this movie.
Absolutely. Many a flaw. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. We'll start with Andrea.
Tiger Lily.
That is correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
Tiger Lily.
Correct. We'll go to Tim.
Tiger Lily.
Correct. And
No, nothing.
all right, 5-4 Knights of Ren.
All
Fourth
right.
question.
Fourth question in Middle Earth. What is the name of Gandalf's horse in the Two Towers? You know, I enjoy this movie. I enjoy this movie a fair amount.
This is a movie that exists and was made that I have not seen. 5.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Knights of Ren's first.
Absolutely. In Middle Earth, what is the name of Gandalf's horse in the Two Towers?
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Tim.
This is wrong. Is it Shadowfax?
Correct. We'll go to Tuig.
Oh, that is okay.
Shadowfax.
Correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
Shadowfax.
And Andrea for the clean sweep.
Shadowfax.
Correct. All right. 7-6. As we get to the fifth question in the category of Marvel films outside the MCU. What mutant attacks Rogue and Wolverine on the road in X-Men?
This
X-Men also doesn't age well.
No, there's a few things in the first X-Men that are kind of, but we shouldn't expect anything less from one Bryan Singer.
Ooh, is that name allowed to be said? 5,
I just said it.
3, 2, 1. Heads down. We'll start with Andrea.
Sabretooth.
Correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
Sabretooth.
Correct. We'll go to Tim.
Sabretooth.
And Tuig for the clean sweep.
Sabretooth.
Correct. All right. 9-8.
All right. In your next category of Star Trek, what 3 original series characters appear in Star Trek Generations? Yeah,
Cody would say this is the one with the laser swords, right?
that would not gain him a point.
It gives him a point in my heart.
That's true. It's a very creative way to look at things.
2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. We'll start with Andrea.
James Kirk, Pavel Chekhov, and Montgomery Scott.
That is correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
I'm one-eyed Spock Kirk Burns.
Tim.
I had Kirk Chekhov bones.
And Tuig.
Montgomery Scott, Chekhov, James Kirk.
Correct. All right. 10-9. As we get to your seventh question, no perfect rounds here in the category of DC. In The Dark Knight, what kind of vehicle does the Joker escape from the bank heist in?
This is probably one of the most iconic openings to a film.
I would say it's one of the best, period. Bar none. Great.
I can
movie.
agree with that.
One of the best films, too. 5, 4, 7, 2, 1. Forgot names. Pens down. We will start with Tuig.
School bus.
Correct. We'll go to Tim.
School bus.
Correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
I'm not gonna say truck.
And Andrea.
I got it wrong too. I said tank.
All right. 12-9. So we get to your 8th question. What is it, Doug?
The next category is YA dystopia. What number district was supposedly destroyed by the Capitol prior to the first Hunger Games film? This is this the first time we are seeing YA? Is this the first match?
No. This has already been inducted pretty heavily so far. But dope film. Dope cat.
The first one is very good.
So what's the second one? 2, 1. Pez down. We'll start with Andrea.
District 13.
That is correct. Malcolm.
I haven't seen the movies in a while, so I just put 69.
Giggity. Tim.
13.
Correct. And Tuig.
13.
Correct. All right. 14-10. As we get to your penultimate question of the round in the category of Jurassic Park. What was the last Jurassic Park series film to feature Jeff Goldblum?
Have you watched his series?
The World According to Jeff Goldblum
Yes.
slaps.
Yes, very much so. Ice Cream, such a good episode.
Sneakers? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You will start with Andrea.
Jurassic World.
As incorrect, we'll go to Malcolm.
Fallen Kingdom.
That is correct. We'll go to Tuig.
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
That's correct. And Tim.
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
Correct. All right. 16-11. As we get to the last question of the round,
All right.
give it to him, Doug.
Disney live action, guys. In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, what island do Jack and Will meet Gibbs on? This still, in my opinion, is probably my favorite out of all.
I really
The Pirates
like
of the
that
Caribbean.
movie slaps.
It's not a bad movie. I just think this one's my favorite.
I'm an original trilogy apologist. I love it.
Original trilogy. Jesus Christ.
Go away. Fine.
The fourth movie came out 3 years later.
I don't care. It sucks. 2.
4, actually.
Pens down. You will start with Tuig.
Is this something like Isla de Muerta?
This is incorrect. We'll go to Tim.
Tortuga.
That is correct. We'll go to Malcolm.
I'm pretty sure I'm still thinking of Jurassic Park with my answer, but I put Isla Nublar.
That is Jurassic Park. And Andrea.
I wrote Isla de Muerta.
All right. So at the end of round number 1, Knights of Ren are in the lead 17
Got Tim.
to Chaotic Angels 11. Doug, go ahead and explain to them the rules as I bring up the wheel.
All right, guys, for round 2, you will be giving a set of 5 questions where you guys can confer on each answer. They will be initially at 2-point value. You will get a chance to go multiple choice. If you do not know the answer, they will be devalued to 1 point. And then if you miss it, your opponents do have the opportunity to steal that answer and earn themselves some points.
All right, so we got MCU, Star Trek, Middle Earth, Wizarding World, Quotes, Pixar, Oscars, Bond, and Spinners, and opponent's choice. Knights of Ren, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer?
We're going to go first.
All right, so your spin is away. And it lands on the category of Fandom Oscars. Would you like to keep your spin again? Gonna need an answer in 5.
We're gonna spin again.
All right, so you're stuck with it every land on this time, and it lands on the category of James Bond. All right, so, Doug, you want to give them the questions in James Bond?
Yep, absolutely. In the category of James Bond, what Bond film features the character Pussy Galore? Now I know.
Goldfinger.
That is correct for 2 points. Oh,
Just a reminder, wait for final answer.
yep.
Oh, Goldfinger. Final answer.
No, that's not on you. You're good.
That's on me.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Question 2. Who directed 2006 Casino Royale?
Martin Campbell. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. What was the first Bond film to star Roger Moore?
Live and Let Die. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. What is the name of the evil agency that Bond encounters across many films?
Spectre. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points. Who directed the most Bond films?
John Glenn. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
A clean sweep of Bond in round 2 puts them up to 27 points. As we bring back the wheel, Chaotic Angels. Chaotic Angels, your spin is away. And it lands on the category of quotes. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin again.
All right. So you are stuck with whatever land on this time, and it lands on the category of Oscars. Oscars. All right. So I will go ahead and I will give you your questions in the category of Oscars. What was the first Fandom film to be nominated for Best Picture? And Andrew, we do need hands on screen.
I'm pretty sure I know it. Do you have any idea?
I'm thinking Lion King, but I'm not really sure about it.
That wasn't nominated for Best Picture. I'm pretty sure it was Mary Poppins.
Go.
Mary Poppins' final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Second question in the category of Oscars. Who was the last person to win Best Director for their work on a Fandom film?
That has to be Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Peter
It's
Jackson.
Peter Jackson, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question in the category of Oscars. Who was the first composer to be nominated for their work on a superhero film?
I mean,
John Williams for Superman.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is John Williams' final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in the category of Oscars. What was the first DC film to be nominated for Best Picture?
I mean, it has to be Dark Knight. Oh, no, wait, that wasn't nominated.
Wait.
Should we go multiple choice just to be
Yeah, multiple
safe?
choice. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Road to Perdition, B, A History of Violence, C, The Dark Knight, or D, Joker.
I forgot that. I'm pretty sure it's Road to Perdition.
Yeah.
Road
It
to
is.
Perdition, final answer.
That is incorrect. Knights are red for the 1 point steal.
Joker. Final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. All right, and Chaotic Angels, your last question in the category of Oscars. What was the last Star Wars film to win an Oscar?
To win an Oscar.
Empire Strikes Back, maybe.
I want to say Force Awakens won it for score, but I don't.
Please.
I'm going to, because I think I'm going to try Force Awakens' final answer.
That is incorrect. Knights of Ren for the 2 point steal.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. What was the last Star Wars film to win an Oscar? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Star Wars: A New Hope.
That is incorrect. We were looking for The Empire
Okay.
Strikes
I was
Back.
right.
However,
Sorry, yeah.
and your winner by way of knockout, the Knights of Ren. Unbelievable match. We'll go ahead. We'll pull people out, and we'll just Doug. Thoughts on the match?
Well, except for my cutting out. Sorry about that. Knights of Ren. We got the game that we were promised.
No, absolutely. I think this team totally lives up to the hype that was set for them. We'll go ahead. We'll go get post-match interviews, and we will we'll bring in the whole squad, as it were. Knights of Ren, you have won starting your match or your career as a team with a knockout. How do you guys feel?
Next.
Is that a record? Is 28 points a record?
Not a points record. 28.
I'm coming for all the records, Caleb.
What is the
Doing
points
is the guy
team's
who has
record?
all the
Excuse me. What's the team's point record?
30.
So we would
In
hit that
3
last
rounds
one,
or
motherfucker.
2 rounds?
In 3 rounds is 30.
All right, fair enough. We'll get it next time.
How many in 2? I think we got it.
Calm down.
Exactly.
We
You
never
probably have
even had to.
the points
We've
record
never
for
had to
that.
step into round 3. Okay, listen. This is exactly what this team was created for. This is what we scoped out. This is why Tim, when I brought up Tuig's name, he said, "Get me Tuig." This is why I had to break up a team to make sure that it happened. You wouldn't see Bond doing. We wouldn't do this in Bond with our last team. This is what this team did with Bond first time. So, again, we already knew this match was decided. Like, no offense to those two. They don't have the chemistry. They don't have the matches played that we do. So that was cute and all. Thank you for that warm up. I just want who's next. Schedule them. Let them get them out of the way, and let's keep moving on. Because there's a belt that's going to be held by a team that doesn't technically deserve it. So we just want that. We want to take it off whoever's shoulder, because the only reason Tim's not carrying it right now is because Robert left. So it's time to get it back. And this time we're going to do something the Arkham Knights didn't do. We're not going to lose.
Fair enough. Any thoughts from Tim and Tuig? No?
Yeah, Caleb. Normally I would ask how you were doing, but since I'm kind of a jerk now, I don't really care. So bring on our next match, and see you next time.
Yeah,
Watch your bean.
Who do we got?
Who we got?
Well, you are either playing Ruben Colon and Joe Farrelly, or you're playing Jake Marangoni and Antonio Chavez.
Oh,
for
we
your
like
next
them.
match.
They're nice people.
They're nice.
They're nice people.
Let's make it first order versus first order. Let's go.
All right. Well, congratulations on the knockout. And Tuig, I
Awesome.
wish you weren't a jerk. I'm sorry. I love you. All right. We'll go ahead. We'll bring in our unfortunate losers today. You guys held your own against this team, but it came down to those steals at the end. How do you guys feel?
I mean, I'm kicking myself for jumping at Force Awakens because I thought that one score, but in saying that, I mean, I knew it was always going to be a tough road going up against Tim and Nick. I mean, if we had a manager, maybe we wouldn't have made the same mistakes we did. But Andrea, what got any thoughts?
Yeah. Obviously, we still need some work. There's still some work to be done. So we're gonna double our efforts, and hopefully, if we get another match, we'll win that one.
There has already been a challenge laid out against you by Jim Green and Lucas Schildbach. If you want to accept that challenge, they want to play you. So
Sure. I mean, I'm happy to take on anyone. I'm not scared of anyone. So yeah.
More experience for me. So
Exactly.
well, you guys are very good sports about it. Thank you for playing, and we will see you playing Jim and Lucas in the next match. And Doug, we did it. We survived, mildly unscathed and bruised. How do you feel? Final thoughts on this match.
I feel great. It's great to see what's going to happen this season. There's a lot of hype around the team, and it's going to be exciting to see if they can live up to that. And there's already a table on the match for the other team, so that's going to be great too.
Absolutely. No, I think this team totally lives up to the hype that was set for them, and I'm honestly excited to see what they do. They played excellent. But we'll wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match. For everyone here, that has been Tim, that has been Tuig, that has been Andrea, that has been Maggie, that has been Cody, that has been Malcolm. This is Martin Scorsese's second favorite Irishman, Doug Castle. I am the King Kilco, and this has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.